I'm a student of Rachel Miller's. I'm going to give you a quick bit of insight of some things that I've been able to do with my local pages. Okay, I own two local businesses. Local meaning that it's not an online venture, but it's more of a location-based thing. Okay, so I have a martial arts studio, and I also have a screen repair business. The kind of screen repair is like window screens, screen doors. So anyway, the course has been instrumental in helping me to get my pages some engagement and traffic and so forth, and I've probably put more local pages together than anybody else I know. Some of them are defunct, some of them are deleted, and some of them are doing really, really well. And it's all Rachel's fault. So anyway, here's what I wanted to talk to you about, some tips. Okay, first of all, uh, the great side effect of a Facebook page is that for a local business is that it can become highly rated and it can become on page number one of Google. The way that most people think about getting on page one of Google is by ranking their website. And what I'm doing instead is kind of hitchhiking on things that are already rated, because you've probably heard of Yelp. You've probably heard of Facebook. You've probably heard of some of these other things that I'm able to just take a ride on. All right, and there's a specific way in which I do that. Okay, so first of all, you need to have Rachel's course. Okay, I think that this module is being given for free to the people that have signed up for her course. And of course, I'm going to plug my own affiliate link for folks that may get a hold of this and sign up later. Okay, but the first thing is you got to get the Moolah course and start understanding how to drive not just likes but engagement. Okay, and something that's incredibly important is that avatar worksheet. It's getting within the heads of your particular market and figuring out what it is that makes them tick. Okay, so tip number one is do that worksheet. Actually take the time to interview actual paying customers of yours, and you're going to insert one question that isn't on that sheet. Okay, here's the one question. It is, if if you didn't already know me and my business name, right, what would you type into a search engine to find me? Okay, this is what you say to your customer that you love, your customer that's a customer crush, the one that buys often, pays full price, doesn't dicker about it, raves to her friends, and gets you reviews and referrals. Okay, that's who you're going to interview. And then remember to ask this question: if you didn't already know me and my business, what would you type into a search engine to find me? Okay, that's tip number one. Okay, tip number two: you're going to go ahead and take that input, all right, and you're going to add it to your geographical location. Okay, so for example, my martial arts studio. No mom of a 6-year-old kid goes into Google and types in Freedom School of Martial Arts. See, that's the name of my business, right? But instead of naming the Facebook page Freedom School, well, actually, I did. I did name a Facebook page Freedom School of Martial Arts, okay? But in addition to that, I named a business Karate for Kids in Monument, Colorado. Okay, so the mother of the 6-year-old, she doesn't go looking for Freedom School of Martial Arts. She goes looking for, how can I get some karate classes for my kid? Okay, karate classes for kids or karate for kids. And then that search word, okay, that keyword, plus the area where you live or where your business lives, okay, that becomes your name for your Facebook page. Okay, so I have Karate for Kids in Monument, Colorado. That's the name of a Facebook page. Now, here's the thing. This is not an exaggeration. I've got tens of thousands of dollars of business and recurring business because of this single hack. Having my name on the first page of Google has been revolutionary, okay, and it's free. So here we go. Tip number 3, make sure that you nail the bumper sticker, okay? The bumper sticker the bumper sticker system that Rachel has got in place is driven by words, small amounts of words, and a large amount of consideration to what's the image. Okay, so I'm showing I have another business called Hack Local Search, and it's about search hacking. It's about getting your business on the front page of Google. Okay, well, I went to a consultant, all right, and she nailed it. And if you PM me, I'll tell you her name. All right, but the thing is, Hack Local Search. When you look at this image, you see a person going to their computer and searching for something, and then there's a pin drop, and bam, all of that just conveys in just a moment. You know, as the person's scrolling on their phone and so forth, they get it. They understand exactly what that means, what that picture means, okay? And we're not wasting a lot of words, all right? Okay, good. Tip number 4. Facebook stalk your customer crush, okay? The ones that are paying full price and bragging on you and giving you 5-star reviews, okay? You want to go and look at her or his Facebook habits. You want to see what they like. You want to see what they post on, what they comment on, what they share on. And you want to start sharing those things in your local business, okay? Along with your offers and along with your pictures of your truck. You know, if you're a plumber, okay, or you're an HVAC guy, go ahead and put up your pictures of your truck, but also post the things that she's posting about, okay? Now, this is kind of cool. You're going to get ideas for content to share on your page and content that folks that are like your market, like. Okay, so do put your offers, do put your specials, do put your events, okay, but make it about them, okay, which brings us to tip number 5, okay. Tip number 5, start a group, okay. A group is better than, and it's more interactive than email, all right. So I highly recommend, I've already done this with my martial arts studio. I've got 240 some odd folks in my group, all right, and then we encourage these folks to post pictures, okay, and stories, and give me feedback. And a bonus, customer generated content is easy, right? Because you don't have to do it, and it's relevant, all right, because it's what they want to post, all right. Now, obviously, if there's something inappropriate or whatever, yeah, you control that, right? But this is the idea. Start a group, okay? Now, here's a super hack that goes along with the group. Send PMs, personal messages or private messages, to get feedback. Say, hey, gosh, it's been about 3 weeks since we've seen Johnny. I wonder if everything's all right. That's a attendance call. Or hey, we've had Sarah in the program for a month, and I heard that her grades are getting better. Isn't that awesome? And then you're starting a conversation, and then in the course of that conversation, you're going to run this. You're going to say, hey, it'd be really awesome. Would you consider writing a review to my business? Okay, and here's the link. And then you just put a link to your page, and the thing is, it's very convenient. Okay, that's what gets in the way of reviews. Everybody agrees that reviews are gold. But if you get a commitment from somebody that says, yeah, I'll write you a review, and it never materializes, here's why. People are busy, okay? But if you're right there in their face in a one-on-one type of a setting, even though it's one-on-one on Facebook, okay, you can ask them right then, hey, could you, take just a few minutes right now and drop in a review? I'd really appreciate it. It really makes a big difference in our business. And then in that PM, you put the link to your page. Okay. All right. Good. So that's a super hack. I like it. Okay. Now, number 6. This one is gravy. Okay. Use events within your group. Okay. Use events, and you can actually get paid to get leads. Now, here's how it's done. Okay. Um, in my business, for example, we have hosted lady self-defense classes. Okay, now not all women are moms, but all moms are women. So when we do a women's self-defense thing, what do we got? We got a whole lot of our target market there. Now they're paying to come. They're paying for this event where they're going to learn a valuable skill, and it's been made available that, hey, look, you can bring a friend for free. Okay, or you and your friend can split the cost, or however you want to work it out. Okay, but here's the deal: we have an event. People come in and participate in that event, right? Some of them find out about it because of the Facebook event that they're encouraged to post on their own pages, right, and share and PM to each other. All right. But then now we've got a whole bunch of our target market, and then I get to say, hey, you know what? If you enjoyed this lady self-defense class, now let's consider putting your kids in class. Okay? And so I get to do the pitch there. So it's actually getting paid to get leads. Pretty cool. Another variation of the idea is we have a birthday party for a child. We do a karate birthday party, right? And what happens? Well, all the kids have to come to, well, they don't have to, but they're going to want to come to the party. And of course, moms and dads have to sign on through the Facebook event and sign the waiver. All right. And so anyway, we've got everybody's information. We can ping them later on. Say, hey, Johnny really enjoyed himself. Have you considered putting him in classes? We've got this thing coming up. So anyway, you can teach a class. You can host a get-together. You can do a customer appreciation day. All right, let everybody know, hey, on such and such a day, we're going to have a get together. We're going to have clown face painting and this and that for the kids, and you get the idea. All right, so whatever kind of event that you might want to promote your local business with, it's supercharged by doing it with the page, the group, and the event. Okay. Function on Facebook. Okay, so this is very cool. This is my last tip, okay? And this one is super powerful. I can point to tens of thousands of dollars earned by just this one hack, all right? And what it is it's free traffic. Now, I talked about it a little bit earlier, where you take a keyword, right, and then add that to your community, all right? So in my case, it's karate classes for kids in Monument, Colorado, okay? Or it might be window screen repair in Colorado Springs, okay? And you name your page that, okay? Then you're going to want to get some engagement going on that. You're going to want to continually build the likes, but do it gradually. Don't do it in a big dump, all right? Google, I think, maybe looks at that and thinks, okay, and well, those are all bot or something. Okay, so you want to do this as a process, okay? And then from there, here's how you cash in. You want to put your USP, your unique selling proposition, right? And or your CTA, your call to action. You want to put that in the About section of your local business page, okay? And so what happens is that is what Google grabs and puts in the page. It's called the meta description. Okay, so I've got an example of that for my screen repair business. All right, over here, it's in the About section of my Facebook page. It says we repair windows, screens, and screen doors. Here's the USP, and we come to you. Okay, we come to you. That is the unique selling proposition. The fact that you don't have to bring your you don't have to jam your screen door out of the place, right, and then borrow your neighbor's truck and then take a trip to our place and then take another trip to pick it up when we're finished. No, we come on site. Okay, so we come to you, and that's kind of a oh, that's so cool. I love that you do that. Well, that's our unique selling proposition. And then there's the CTA also, the phone number. Phone number's in there, and it says one call, one solution. Well, if you look down here, this is on page 1 of Google in a very competitive venue. Colorado Springs, Colorado is very competitive. But if you search window screens repair or window screen repair, and you happen to live in Colorado Springs, guess what's going to be on page 1 of Google? Well, it's going to be my Facebook page, okay? And then right here, you see that the meta description says Colorado Springs Screen Repair, Monument, Colorado, 256 likes. We repair window screens and screen doors, and we come to you, and then there's the phone number. That's because I put it in the about. Okay, so that is tip number 1. It's tip number 7, but it's the number 1 tip I think you're going to take away and really do something with. So, folks, my name is Kurt Frankenberg. Again, I'm a student of Rachel Miller's, and if you want to look at some other ways to get your business on page 1 of Google, not necessarily your website, but your business, your offer, go ahead and visit us at Hack Local Search on Facebook. Okay. Also, if you forget that, just look that up on Google. You could say something like, "How do I hack local search?" or "How do I hack local SEO?" And the first article you'll see is something that I wrote. Okay. All right. We'll see you out there, folks, and happy hacking. Okay. Hey.